went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a, he said my life's a bore. So quit my white cause it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Grasping to control, so I better hold on.
We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. Off we go through the rain here in Jacksonville. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard. At their own 29-yard line. Hey, Lion. Here's Lawrence to throw right away. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, but it's probably a touchdown.
That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10.
That's good for a Jaguars. First down.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle. To keep this ball carrier to no gain, that is a complete complete safety play. We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
This one's just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
First throw of the game is going to be intercepted.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week. Come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
And the Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
ETN now on first and 10. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. They'll come up here first and 10.
First down.
Hey.
First and 10 at the 20.
The carry here for ETN. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming. And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up.
Easy, Ralph.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. 3-0 is our score. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal.
Hey, let's go.
ETN trying to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Fred on the right.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That is hard. What a job to keep the play alive. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. That his second TD catch of the season. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Here to begin the drop. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender finding his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Red on red.
Lawrence now. That's going to be incomplete. Harris out there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Hey, Lion!
On the handoff to GTN. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Open right side, that screams the tight end. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
Hey, Ryan!
Here's Lawrence. Caught by the tight end strain. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot that they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. This one caught left side, that's 3. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Yards on the play. That's another Jaguars First down.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. First and 10 now from the 36.
Hey, hey.
From the gun, a give to ETN. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
That one intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that love throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who are very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
This is going to be a Rams first down as he gets this up to the 24-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Rams first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
At the 24-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Hey, lie.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. And unable to connect this. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
Danger.
Lawrence. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jaguars will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The motion man is Nakua. The drive begins with a run by Williams. Some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Back to throw. Right side, complete to Nakua. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
Gain of 14 yards.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
35-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Finding room at midfield. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They run over center with Williams. They'll get him behind his blockers to get forward for a pickup of 3. It was Jerry Jones that time making the play. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The former 1st overall pick in 2022, Trayvon Walker. He gets into drop him for his 1st sack of the young season. Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
First down, Los Angeles.
19.
First down, it is Williams. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Kyren Williams, touchdown LA. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point is good, and the Rams are on the board. It's now 13-7. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. He fields it at the 8. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
24.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Third down, 3 to go.
Hey, easy, routes.
Back to throw. Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. To throw is Lawrence. He'll try to run for it.
Fourth and short, initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the first down, and keeps this drive alive.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to ETN, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Jaguar first down.
Another Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They go play action for Lawrence. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
A 2-yard pickup makes it third and 8.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Hey, run. Here we go.
Throwing is Lawrence. That's into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Jacksonville.
Another Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On the ground, here's ETN. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now here's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
On the red.
To throw is Lawrence. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
He'll look to throw. Downfield, complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. All 3 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And that ball incomplete. Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll throw out of the gun. Quick hitting slant there. And he's going to be taken down. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
It's 3rd and 7.
Big play coming up. 3rd and 7. And the crowd on their feet. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. Here that's what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. And he'll take this one in. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Rams. His first touchdown of the new campaign. The extra point is good. And the Rams have cut the deficit to 5.
14.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This one taken at the 7. Whoa. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive. As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. you believe it? It's intercepted.
Mike, on the list of worst possible outcomes for this drive, that is certainly at the top. With this much time left, all you're looking to do is, one, maintain possession of the ball, and number two, run off as much clock as possible. Then disaster strikes. Not only do you turn the ball over, you let them take it back for 6, and now you find yourself coming back onto the field here in a minute, trailing with very little time left. Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. He's going to let back to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
11.
That's good for a Jaguars. First down.
Here's Etienne. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, kicking his way forward for a gain of about 4. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one. They'll come up now for 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. On the move left. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. Final minute of play. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Jaguars have taken a 4-point advantage. 26, 22. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead. And they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. Hurt. Cougar 19. Hurt. 70 Lions.
Now they'll set up to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. They'll look to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. A little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up in a turnover on down.
Here we go, son.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win here for